Al, I got a text tonight from a client. He said, man, what an amazing complimentary selection on yesterday's video. Why wasn't it a 20-star? I said, well, first of all, the ratings only go up to 10. And in the next couple days, there could possibly be a 10-unit play. But right now, at the time of this recording, the Knicks are up 89-51 with 2 minutes and 16 seconds left in the third quarter. I think that free selection is safe.
Yes, I think it's safe. I'm sweating out the Toronto Maple Leafs plus 1.5 goals right now. It's a scoreless tie with 15 minutes left in the game. So I'm praying it just goes into overtime, then I don't have to worry about it.
That's funny. So let me ask you, when these clients ask me questions like that, well, he had the free system. Why didn't it make the cut as a service play?
It depends on, usually it's one of two reasons. Either one, the data was inconclusive. And I mean specifically, like even though I might have had a system that I talked about yesterday on the New York Knicks, there could have been conflicting systems on the Boston Celtics. So that's one reason. The other reason would be a lot of times the sample size of the systems is just not good enough. So it's either a sample size issue or there's conflicting stuff.
So if you guys want to get access, like I said, to that type of nitty gritty, send me a text message to get access to the All Access, up over 250 units since January 1st, as in 2025, up about 45 units online if you purchase the plays directly at pickdogs.com. So you're talking about basically a 200-unit differential with the proprietary ratings plus the late updates that are available after he has to put in his plays at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 8 a.m. Pacific. I know also that you might possibly have a large play, a 10-unit play in this upcoming NBA game. So if you guys want to find out what that NBA play is, if it is going to be a 10-unit or not, by all means, hit me up so you can get access to the All Access. With that being said, since it's a dark day this Saturday, we're doing this video Friday night before Saturday the 17th. What do we got cooking?
We've got, I've already given the clients the winner of the Preakness Stakes. We cashed the Kentucky Derby with Sovereignty, looking to go 2-0 on the Triple Crown races with the Preakness on Saturday. So that's another reason to give us a call. Right. I've hit a staggering 14 of the last 30 Triple Crown races, including I had Mandaloon. He was a 28-1 shot in the Derby. We had him across the board a few years ago. We hit a $124.40 exact in the Preakness in 2015. We've had a lot of big tickets. Some not all the tickets are huge tickets, but we've, horse bettors understand just how good winning 14 out of the last 30 Triple Crown races is because you have a lot of big tickets amongst those 14 winners. So if you're interested, just get a hold of us on Saturday. The Preakness looks to be.
Now I'm going to get a lot of text messages from people saying, does Al have an exclusive horse racing only service where he does it every day of the week? And the answer is no.
No,
so we'll just put that to bed right now.
It's college basketball, NBA basketball, football takes way too much time. Baseball, but I do the Triple Crown races.
There you go.
As we're going to look at the UFL football game. Well, there's two games tomorrow. We're going to look at the Birmingham St. Louis game. St. Louis is currently favored in most outlets by 2 points. Birmingham, of course, is the defending champion. We're going to take Birmingham plus the 2 points. For folks who have not been paying attention to the UFL, the underdogs have been winning like crazy. They're now 29-14, their last 43, including 11-3 ATS if they're getting less than 3 points. Of course, this line at 2 falls into that subset. We're going to take Birmingham plus the 2 points.
And Birmingham is playing St. Louis.
St. Louis Battlehawks.
Got it. Birmingham, St. Louis. Birmingham plus 2 is your complimentary selection. Yes, you can actually get a complimentary UFL play by watching Big Al's All Access. Talk to you tomorrow on the next video, and then we can talk about some NBA.
Oh, I just looked. Toronto just scored. Oh, sorry. Eric and I are sweating out the Toronto Maple Leafs plus 1.5 goals. And while I was doing this video and looking at the camera, I didn't even notice that the Maple Leafs got a goal. So
there you go.
Should be a winner then because it's only about 10 minutes left in the game, and we're getting 1.5 goals. So fingers crossed.
There you go. So like I said, reach out, send me a text message to join. And as always, Al normally doesn't watch any games, but today he has the TV on.
I like hockey playoffs. I do watch the hockey playoffs.
You do? Okay, cool. Have you ever, as a matter of fact, a couple years ago, and then one in this video, that Winter Classic game that's famous here outside in D.C., we went, Costi and I went with a client, we're like 7 years ago, and it was like minus 10 degrees. It was cold, but it was fun. But once was enough.
Yeah, I actually have a couple game-worn Pittsburgh Penguin jerseys. One was from the very first Winter Classic.
Nice.
And those are some of my prized, sports memorabilia possessions. I've got two game-worn jerseys from two different Winter Classics. And what was nice about those jerseys is Pittsburgh wore their blue uniforms. They're retro, so they're pretty
That's cool.
Yeah,
like I said, they do it in D.C., and we went 6 years ago, and it was probably like the coldest day of the year, and I was happy to be out of there. But like I said, reach out, guys. You got a UFL play, Birmingham +2. Good day and good luck.